Hey everyone, surprise sticks. I was going to leave the audio, my voice audio, for the sim videos that I'm going to make soon, but last night while playing these two Rafale matches, I kind of realized something, and I was going to make today's video just like 4 minutes long, and it's just going to be these two matches, but then I was like, no, I kind of want to discuss this, and I don't want to leave it in text. Because I know a lot of you guys don't read the text. I know a lot of you guys just kind of skip off short attention spans and all that. I blame TikTok. But I wanted to just talk about my feelings towards continuing to play ARB. Pretty sure that in the future I'm going to step away from it more or less fully. And that's down to just the fact that the game mode hasn't progressed, evolved. Nothing new has happened in a long time. Really, the biggest major changes I can think of are the Danger Zone update with the F14, where they just kind of introduced something that spams Fox 3s against something that doesn't, and then we had to deal with the obnoxious the MiG 29 and R 27 ER carrying nonsense, that kind of stuff. But there's a few other reasons as well. One of them is about to come up here with this F-18, but I just don't find the game mode enjoyable. It's stale, it's boring, nothing new. There's no evolution of the game mode. There's no new mechanic. Like this F-18, players will just sit there in their fighters and spam revenge missiles off because you shot them first or whatever. Like that, and here it comes, and cause you to waste more countermeasures and all of that. But I don't like that. I don't like the 16 versus 16 meta where you have to end up worrying about 30 plus missiles because every plane is carrying at minimum 6 Fox 3 missiles, not counting the IRs that everybody usually brings. But I just balancing and the spam, the teammates, the multipathing, like is what's happening here. The broken spotting system. Like there's Su-30s out in front of me, and I can't see the dots. Like they're out there, but they weren't appearing. That's not a small aircraft. Those are large planes. They're not there. They were not there. Going back in the replay, I could see them. They're there in the replay. They should be visible, but they're not. But yeah, I don't enjoy the game mode. I don't enjoy what it has to offer anymore. I'll keep playing it for a while, making content and whatnot, slowly getting better at like sim and eventually playing DCS. And I'm not saying that either of those, well, one of those games or that game mode are perfect, but I've already experienced some of the issues with sim, and I know that DCS is an extremely toxic community. I have a few buddies who've been over there calling me to come play it for years now. But just the extreme inconsistencies in War Thunder and me losing my red wing right there. No, but there's just a lot. I don't enjoy it. It's boring. It's stale. It's extremely unbalanced. Like I'm in a Rafale BVRing with F-15s, a plane that should be dominating me in BVR, and yet I'm able to hang with them realistically and then quickly just not care, bleed speed in a delta wing at supersonic high altitudes and just keep going. By the way, this video is pre Tusk Force update. This is right after it got its, I believe it was 2 quote unquote nerfs that made it irrelevant or whatever the duelist community was saying. Um, that those nerfs really didn't affect anything for as far as the ARB community goes. It kind of gave everybody else a little bit of a break because we were able to play things that weren't the Rafale, and everybody was able to fight things that weren't the Rafale. But I don't know. Just new game modes, smaller match sizes, maybe bigger maps, something. I don't like the freaking Call of Duty team deathmatch style of constantly hyper alert, looking around, wondering where people are at, wondering if the spotting system is going to work, or, I just, there's just certain things about it that I'm not enjoying anymore. And yeah, I'm more than likely going to be stepping away from top tier ARB for a while, or for a little soon. I'll be doing it soon, and eventually you guys will start to see less and less of it, and more of probably ground or sim, or eventually me crashing trying to take off in DCS. Something goofy. I don't know, but ARB is not here to stay unless something changes, something drastic like new game mode, bomber escort, PVE where you have to escort a bomber to a target and you're just getting attacked by reasonable waves of bots or something. I don't know. Anything. I'm just spitballing ideas. I'm not saying these are good ideas. I'm just coming up with stuff off the top of my head. But something needs to change, and it hasn't for really forever. It's kind of the same game mode where you were playing as a bomber and you were trying to run to a base and bomb the base, or bomb targets in a strike aircraft in your P-47, and you're trying to strafe the pillboxes with rockets or whatever. But nothing's changed for years at all. And it's the same way for ground, but in my mind, ground, it's a little bit more acceptable because that's much more up close and personal. For some reason, they like to have tanks that are capable of shooting 2 miles, 3 miles easily. They like to have them city fighting. I don't know why. Probably because that's what suits Russian tanks the best, but that's another conversation. But I don't know. I don't want to keep rambling and ranting and bitching and complaining, but kind of falling out of love of top tier ARB, and War Thunder is slowly following suit. I'm going to let the rest of this gameplay play. For all of you guys who watch my my shorts, my YouTube shorts, this is the match where that double F-15 dogfight comes in, so you get to see that in its full extent, not in a tiny little YouTube short format. But let me know if you guys liked the audio, or if there's anything I need to change, if you can hear something in the background like my laptop fans that are screaming right now. Yes, I play War Thunder on a gaming laptop. Boo-hoo. I still kill most of you. But let me know if there's anything you'd like to change. I can try live commentary. I'm pretty dumb for that. I kind of need all my brain power. But yeah. As always, good luck. Have fun. Wish you the best in your grinds. And if you see me in a match, feel free to say hi. All right, guys. Thank you.